All right. We've got some chats here. How's the kids? Yes, kids are lovely things when they're not yours. All right, guys. So let's get started. We're live at Albury Lifestyle Centre, hence the fun sounds that you can probably hear in the background. And we've got an amazing evening planned on this webinar. It's going to take, just so you know, 15, 20 minutes. And we're just going to touch on what the Herbalife is as an opportunity, a business opportunity. So this webinar is called Discover Herbalife, because that's what you'll discover. And so really quickly, we're going to touch on some facts. We're going to hear, more importantly, from some of the coaches we're working with in regards to their testimonial and what's happened to them, a really, really, really quick version. And then we're going to show you how we get paid, because it's important. We're going to jump over that, guys. So if that doesn't make sense, that's okay. I just want to frame that up at the start, because one thing that, as a disclaimer, where we'll start with is you are in business for yourself and to achieve your goals, but you're definitely not by yourself in this opportunity. We'll help you, support you. You'll always have that person to talk to, and it probably won't be one person. It'll be 10, 20 people at your team collectively will all be there to help. So it's a really powerful thing. So let's get started. So our mission is to help 5,000 people lead a healthy, active lifestyle around Australia. And this is the facts, guys. So what this tells, you can read the slides, but what this tells me in summary is we're not the new kid on the block. We've been around forever. We're a billion-dollar nutrition company. So the stuff obviously works. There's been a money-back guarantee with this opportunity from day one. So it's quite amazing like that. And, we're not the new kid on the block. We're a massive company, and we're really committed to improving the nutritional habits of the world, one person at a time. Hence why we're built on a coach-to-client relationship, right? No one, these products are exclusive to the distributors and their clients. No one else can actually get their hands on these. You can't go on the Coles or Woolies or a supermarket and actually get these products. So it's quite unique in that way. And here's the problem. We're going to talk a bit about the market. So this is just as a footnote, this is just one of our markets. Sports nutrition is the fastest growing market around the world right now. And Herbalife products, that Herbalife 24 range is incredible for not only team sports, people that love getting in the gym, and even your your person that likes walking around the lake. It doesn't matter what you is, the sports range has something for you as well. But weight management, weight loss, fat loss is the major epidemic hitting the world right now. So as you can see in Australia, we're no different. 65% on average, basically, of Australians, so 6.5 people, or 6 to 7, you don't really know half a person, I guess, has a diet-related health challenge when it comes to their weight and having too much weight. So that's all these people that we can help. Yeah, so and from a business perspective, if you're looking at this as an area to make income, it means the target market's huge, guys, and it's growing. It's not actually going anywhere. So in regards to demand, which is the next slide, it's incredible. This is what's currently going on around the world as a broad spectrum of the industry. And Herbalife is the dominant player in the majority of these markets, guys. So the weight management and well-being, just here in Australia, you can see 429 million. Just in vitamins and dietary supplements, guys, there's 2.6 billion currently getting spent in Australia, which is crazy, right? Like, imagine all the people that who take some type of supplement, if they just swapped into something that's going to support you instead of Amcal or the chemist. How much business you could actually do, and how much that could actually change the outlook of your family's budget, or if you're an entrepreneur, how much profit you could actually make per month. It's crazy. And we touched on the sports nutrition. The other thing I want to touch on as well, guys, is one of the biggest markets around the world is skincare. It's billions and billions and billions of dollars just as an industry. And Herbalife's products have guaranteed results in 7 days in that industry. So it's quite crazy, the 3 legs of major products areas that we have access to, and the amount of people we can help in all these different areas. It's crazy, right? So we're going to hear from some of the coaches right now. And the first superstar we're going to get to share is actually in the room with me. Thank God. So we're going to get to share a 15, 20-second story. Is that pointing at you?
Yeah.
Cool.
Hi, guys. So I'm Tash. And as you can see before, I was very overweight and unhappy but I jumped on a 10-day detox where I lost 4.3 kilos, 15 centimeters from my midsection. The community, along with the energy that I got, definitely helped me continue. And I've lost 22 kilos and 68 centimeters from my midsection. And my best month in the business has been around that $1,200 mark too. So thanks.
Wow. That's amazing. That's amazing. So let's who else we got here? I wonder if Pip's on the call. Not yet. So that's fine. Let's keep rolling. So we've got Coach Bobby sitting next to me as well. So Bobby, do you mind sharing your quick story?
Hi guys, this is Arthur. Say hi. 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 Sorry. What am I going to say? I don't even know. Brain fart. So I've been on Herbalife for about 15 months now. I started on a 10-day detox, lost 2.8 kilos, 15 centimeters in that 10 days, which was awesome. But what really got me was the energy, because I've got 2 of him and I was able to run around after them and have a great time. And I just felt like I was a better, more motivated mum, setting a good example with a bit more energy. So I didn't want to lose this, and I continued on my products, and I've lost 13 kilos and 57 centimeters now. I'm gaining some lean muscle as well, which is really cool. I do the business part-time around those little humans, and my best month so far has been about $3,000.
Oh, cool. So, guys, let's kick her up a notch. We've got Coach Lisa. Actually, we might cut to Coach Meg. I can see Meg on the call, and she's got a pretty unique story at the moment, traveling around the world, doing her Herbalife business. So over to you, Meg.
Hey, guys. So before I started Herbalife, I was overweight and absolutely unmotivated. I've also got 2 kids. And I was going through a bit of postnatal depression. So I jumped on a 10-day detox, lost 2.3 kilos, 7.5 centimeters from my belly and my hips, which was cool. But like the others said, the energy was absolutely crazy by day 3. Then jumped on a full nutrition program, down 12.5 kilos, 3 dress sizes, energy every single day, which is absolutely amazing to keep up with the kids. That was nearly 2.5 years ago. Got into the business part-time at first. Got to quit my job. My husband quit his job, and now we are traveling around Europe with our 2 kids, which is absolutely insane. And my best month in the business has been just under $6,000. So, yeah, thanks for letting me share.
Legend. Thanks for sharing, Coach Meg. And the good thing about, I guess, the Herbalife opportunity, guys, just so you know, is we are in 95 countries. And Meg's from Australia, going to a training in the UK on Saturday from coaches that are going to train and support her and her team over there. And the whole team of UK. So we're one big kind of family in regards to the training. So it's super powerful stuff. You can grow business all around the world. It doesn't just have to be in your local spot. So quite crazy there. And we're going to cut over to Coach. Oh, I unmuted you. You'd already done it. Coach Lisa, do you mind sharing?
Thanks, Jared. Hi, everybody. I started my Herbalife journey 15 years ago. I was both physically and financially very broke, and I jumped on an ultimate program. I needed to fix my health first, and I tried a lot of things that didn't work in the past, and literally within a few days I started to get really positive digestive relief, started to sleep at night, so many health benefits. As a side benefit, I stripped 14 centimeters of body fat off my hip and thigh, cellulite disappeared, and I've maintained a size 8 for the last 15 years. I turned 50 in 2 weeks' time, and I'm healthier than what I was in my 20s. It's just amazing. And I was looking for opportunity. I wanted freedom. I was $500,000 in debt through a failed business and marriage at the time. And I just saw the stairway to success. I saw that there were people achieving the things that I wanted to achieve, plugged into the system. It's been a dream come true. My partner and I have traveled the world with the company. Our kids have been on multiple Herbalife qualified vacations with us. At the moment, we're averaging $15,000 a month, and it's definitely going to be growing in the very near future. So thanks so much.
Crazy. Well done, Lise. And guys, this is me. So before Herbalife, I was running a business, financial services. It wasn't going the best. Long story short, I found myself looking for opportunities, and seen the opportunity straight away. Heard lots of testimonials, and just thought, wow, why not me? type of attitude. So I got started. I lost 15 kilos in my first 3 months, 20 overall, and 11 kilos of muscle when they released the sports range I just told you about, just because my recovery was so much better. But my energy after 3 days, wow, I felt great, and still do 6 days on. So, people noticed that energy to start with. I was able to generate an extra $700 in my first 10 days just by people saying basically, wow, who is this guy? Give me what you're on type of thing. And I had no idea what I was doing. And, fast forward to now, we're able to help over 10,000 people a month. In regards to income, Herbalife paid me about $45,000 in royalties and bonuses per month. And that's coming in no matter what. Just got back from the Gold Coast, for example. I live in Albury, Wodonga, just so that's kind of like a big trip. And, we get paid nonetheless because it's royalty income. So if you're after freedom, definitely what I've experienced, and it is possible for you. So, guys, let's talk a little bit about that. We're going to talk about how we get paid. And just keep in mind, this is a business, right? So we do retail a product, makes sense. And just keep in mind, just as a disclaimer to start with, it's $83 to get started. In that, you actually get a Formula One meal replacement shake, which retails for $75. I think it's $78 now. So the actual membership is like $5, and you start at 25% off your wholesale rate. So there's no with the gold standard, there actually is no risk attached to this business. And back before I started, I'd spend $83 minimum on a weekend at the pub, right? So I didn't see any drama in making that investment and just having a go and seeing what could happen. Because what I knew is I could teach myself, I could educate myself, I could learn the skills required to be successful in this business. It didn't matter where I was starting, because it's not where you start, it's where the person you're going to become and where you're going that matters. So when I'm going to show you how we make some money now, and this is a hypothetical example, okay? But like I said before, Herbalife's in 95 countries. We can do business in them all. You actually get an automated website called Go Herbalife as well. So you can literally do business without touching the product, which means you don't have to if you don't wish to stock up on inventory. You can if you like, but you don't have to if you don't want to. And your coach, mentor, and sponsor will go through that with you. So this is the first way we get paid. It's called retail profit. Similar to a supermarket, right? Supermarket will buy bananas for $2, sell them for $4, and keep the $2. It's the same thing. But we're retailing, but we can get actually the cash in advance, kind of like when people buy from your website, etc., etc. So on a base plan of $200, if you had 10, and I say $200 because that's the average spend per month for a client in Australia overall, right? So there's lots of clients overall, so it's a pretty good indicator. If you had 10 people on a $200 program, obviously the pool of money, the whole cost of that is $2,000. And if you were at 25% like you are when you start, you'd make an extra $500 per month profit in your pocket instantly. You're not waiting for payday. This is exchange for products, right? So, and then you coach them and help them get results. They'll send you referrals and you'll get more clients, right? And then we'll show you how to go to 35%, show you how to get 42% off as well. But eventually, guys, when you're doing the business and you're being consistent and you're learning some stuff, you actually get 50% off, which for the exact same job, for those same clients, you'll make $1,000 profit, right? So it's quite crazy. So if you're here just to look at making that extra $1,000 profit per month, it's quite crazy. So the next thing we want to show you is wholesale commissions. And this is like, if you just want to make an extra $1,000 a month, you're probably going to be quite happy retailing, guys, to be honest, and you can help a few clients and get them good results and feel good that way. But if you want to make some serious bucks in Herbalife, we'll teach you the skills to be able to develop leaders and build a team. Reason why we want to build a team is you can only help so many people yourself. You are capped. If you're building a team, you are uncapped. You can bring in as many people as you want. Herbalife, when they're successful, Herbalife will obviously pay you for that as well. And based on that, if you're helping 10 people, become clients and do things, and you're duplicating that onto your new people and showing them to help their 10 people, Herbalife will, like if you get 2 people that do that, for example, just 2, Herbalife will pay you an extra $5,000 based on based on how well your people go. So we're actually in the business where we have a vested interest in our people's success. Yeah, it's not like a traditional business where if you own a cafe next to another cafe, you don't want them to sell more coffee than you. Yeah, but in our business, we want our people to do well. That's why we're so big on training and support. And, the market out there, we don't have to compete with each other because there's so much work to be done. Endless amounts of work to be done. It won't be done in any of our times on this call, I'm telling you guys. So we're up to $2,000 profit per month. Now we're on to royalties, and this is where the serious money can happen. So what royalties mean is you've found key people in your business and they've said, you know what, I'm going to take this thing all the way. I want to get a bonus. I want to make that $15,000 a month like Lisa. Herbalife will pay you royalty on that, and they're working towards their goals, mind you, but because you brought them in or had some impact on them training wise or something, Herbalife will pay you a percentage of what they place on the warehouse every single month. So what that means is, just on this hypothetical example, if you're cutting about to get Team Chuck, it'll be an extra $1,000 per month. Yeah, you basically just showed a few people how to get their 10, just to break this into simple terms, and then those people have showed people how to get their 10. And it's all done by the Herbalife education and event system, right? Where people are just learning how to go at their pace. There's no pressure. There's no kind of set markers or anything like that for people. People are just going to go at their pace. So, and that's an extra $1,000. So we're up to $3,000 a month, guys. And if you're looking at a part-time venture, a lot of Australians don't actually make $36,000 per annum, which is what you're looking at $3,000 a month. An extra $600, $700 a week. Yeah, that's a lot of money. If you're doing this part-time, this is doable part-time. More than doable. Most people do it part-time. Yeah? It's not until they get to the next bracket, which is the bonuses, which go infinite levels deep, where they will move into full-time because it makes more sense for them to invest their time into their Herbalife business than a job that, that they say you're either an entrepreneur or you work for one. So that's where the bonuses kick in. This is where you'll be making really, really good money. You'll be comfortable, but it just depends on how many people you want to help, what you want your legacy and your impact to be, how far you want to take this deal, to be honest. So, just as a rough example, I know these names mean nothing to you, but as a global expansion team member, on average in Australia, just depends on how much you're doing. You're making $5,000 to $15,000 a month. As a millionaire team member, you're making $15,000 to $30,000 a month, and as a president's team member, you're making $30,000 a month plus. Yeah, so I just want you to, when you jump off this call, if you think I'm special or Lisa's super special, I'm telling you I'm not. Lisa is, but I'm telling you I'm not special. All I done was tapped into the system, learned the skills, and applied them. And now I'm in the top 1% of the company making $45,000 a month. So if I can do it, you can do it, guys. But I just want you to think, what would my life look like if I had an extra $1,000 a month coming in right now? And then maybe up your thing and go, what would my life look like if I had an extra $5,000 coming in a month right now? What would my life look like if I had an extra 50, right? Like everything is possible in this opportunity. It's free enterprise, guys. So I just want you to sit on that for a while. And now what I want you to do, this is your first call, I want you to get onto your coach and I want you to tell them if you see an opportunity for yourself, because you can start straight away, get involved straight away and really start changing some lives. So if you're teachable, guys, and you're ambitious, it's a good combo to be. Because most ambitious guys comes with a lot of arrogance. So if you're teachable and ambitious, you're in the right place and you're going to do a lot of good in the world, and Herbalife will look after you every step of the way. So that's it, guys. Have an amazing night. If you are new on this call, once again, just get back to the person who invited you on, send them a message and say, either I'm in or I'm out, and let's get cracking, guys, and let's change some lives. See ya.